Yo, what's up guys? In today's video, we're going to be playing the new best Logbait deck in Clash Royale, and you guys may notice, I have the Suspicious Bush in here, and guys, the reason we have the Suspicious Bush in here is because the Bush did just get a 17% damage buff in the most recent balance changes, making it a lot more annoying to be able to defend, and we also have the Goblin Curse in here. Guys, I love the Goblin Curse. Goblin Curse is by far one of my favorite cards. I'd say it's my third or fourth favorite card. I love using it so much. There's nothing more satisfying than catching your opponent off guard with a nice random Goblin Curse that they never expected, because it can immediately win you games, and it's just so funny whenever that ends up happening. We can even get a nice Goblin Curse plus Rage here to try to help defend that E-Golem, because it's going to keep spawning Goblins on that night, which, okay, we can Dark Goblin here since we forced out the arrows. Ice Spirit on defense, and I think we need to get another Goblin Curse down, or we are kind of dead. Let's gang here. Yeah, this should actually be a really good defense, guys. Wait, I'm going to barrel here on the right, and how the heck is he supposed to defend all of the spam all at once? Yo, look at the left side, guys. Look at the left side because of the Goblin Curse. Oh my god, this is what I'm talking about, guys. Goblin Curse is absolutely insane. This is why I love the Goblin Curse, guys. You even saw on the right side, the Suspicious Bush went absolutely insane. What a great way to start the video, man. Just completely destroying an E-Golem player by spamming down the Goblin Curse. By the way, guys, a pro Suspicious Bush tip is I like to cycle it in the back because it's really, really awkward, right? Because a lot of the times you have to spell it, but because we have a bait deck, you don't want to spell it, and you can't really just cycle a card in the back, because then by the time the Bush gets up to the tower, finally, the card is going to have walked up, and the Bush is still going to be, you know, needing to be defended. So it's actually a very, very underrated strategy just to cycle the Bush in the back. Not a lot of people know about it, but it works out very, very effectively, which is really, really nice. I'm liking this deck a lot. I feel like it's one of the top meta decks right now. Every single pro player in the game that you can think of, Muhammad Light, Morton, Pedro, they're all using this deck because it just became really, really popular, kind of out of nowhere, but this deck did receive quite a few nice buffs, and it has very, very good synergy as well. We do have to be careful here, though, because, I mean, we can completely lose the game randomly. Let's Curse Rage for that Skeletons, and we're going to get a lot of Goblins down on that left side. I know he's going to have taking our tower, but I'm not really too worried about it because he's going to have to defend the 3 crown, and I'm pretty sure we're going to 3 crown him right here if I just go for a Goblin Curse plus a Rage on top of this, because he's going to arrows, and we just Curse Rage, and that's a good game. Let's go! No better way to start the video than to 3 crown an E-Golem player. I'll see you all in the next match. Alright, guys. We're in the next match here up against Nick. Just going to go for the Goblin Barrel here. Oh, he has the Princess and the Ice Spirit. Hold up, wait, I'm going to Curse Rage. Just, oh my god. Wait, hold up, guys, the Curse Rage. Oh my god, he has a luck, but it's not quick enough when we get a bunch of damage already. What a nice start, man. This is why I love the Goblin Curse so much, man. Just back-to-back games where the Goblin Curse is putting on an absolute clinic, guys. This deck is insane. I really, really recommend you try it if you know, want to win your first Classic Challenge, you want to win your first Grand Challenge, or you just want to do anything, honestly. Games are meant to be enjoyed, and I have a lot of fun playing with this deck. It's just absolutely hilarious what you're able to do with it. I'm going to barrel here because I think he might play a tank, and he doesn't have login cycle, so he has to be careful. He might even cycle back. Yeah, that's fine. He cycles back to the log. That was very, very smart by him to not go for the Goblin Gang again. Never repeat the same mistake twice. This guy's definitely a believer of that. We have the Dark Goblin ready in case he goes for the Princess at the bridge, because you're able to react to it pretty nicely now. Yeah, very nice reaction right there, guys. I think we should start cycling our Bushes in the back, because especially against a deck like this, hold up, I think we should Curse Rage on defense here, because we don't really have too much to be able to defend the Goblin Barrel when we don't have the Goblin Gang in cycle. By the way, I do recommend Cannoneer Tower in this deck. It's not 100% needed, but it's very, very nice to have for those big beatdown pushes, because you don't have the greatest DPS in this deck until you get to your Evo Dart Goblin. And also, guys, if you don't have the Boss Bandit maxed out, you can replace it with the Prince. Prince works very, very nicely in this deck, but I do recommend Boss Bandit if you're able to use it. And guys, before you slander me in the comments for maxing out my Boss Bandit or spending money on the game, I maxed it live on stream for free. Maybe I'll leave a link or add a clip of it at the end of the video so you guys can see that I did max it live on stream for free, and I didn't spend like a bunch of money to max out this offer or to max out this card, I should say. Yeah, I'm going to Goblin Gang here, then we can go for the Rage. Ice Spirit here in the middle just to block for the Dark Goblin. I think we might take a hit or two, but that's all right. We can just Boss Bandit here for the night. We do have Evo Barrel coming up, which is going to be really, really nice, but I don't think we're going to be able to get too much with it. But we could try. Hold up, wait. I'm going to pop the ability here as well. Nice. Okay, let's get the Evo Dart down. Make sure we take this out. Let's pop the ability again. Hold up, I'm going to Curse Rage this just immediately. I don't know why he would do that, and he cycled his log, so he has nothing for the curse now. That's one thing, man, is you always want to save your log for the Goblin Curse, but this guy is not following that rule. I'm going to gang here behind, then we can go for the Dark Goblin, and if he goes for the Barrel, we have the Curse plus Rage. I'm going to go for the Boss Bandit at the bridge here, too. Just keep up the pressure. The only annoying thing about this guy's deck is the Dagger Duchess, but I think I'm managing it quite nicely. That Boss Bandit, come on! Yo! Boss Bandit! Going crazy! The right side, the right side! He has to defend that. Wait, I'm going to curse the Princess. Oh, that's tower down. Let's go! Good game, guys! What a nice win. That was insane. Guys, comment down below what you think of this deck. This deck is absolutely insane. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't even know what to say sometimes whenever I'm playing with this because I feel like sometimes my opponents just get completely blown away and I just don't even, sometimes understand how they got blown away. But, sometimes the deck strength is just so high that people just get completely cooked and you don't even really see why or understand how they got cooked. This guy's in a really bad cycle and I'm going to pop the ability again. What the heck? Yo, he messed up and he went for the graveyard. Oh my god, guys. Wait, I'm going to wait for these goblins to these skeletons stack up so we can curse and then rage. Yo, guys. Oh my god, look at the goblins. Oh, yo, he goes for the Valkyrie, but he just took so much damage. Dude, the Goblin Curse is just too much fun. Guys, comment down below what your favorite card is. I'd say my favorite card is the Mighty Miner, but one thing about that is that even though Mighty Miner is my favorite, I don't think it's my most used card. Because I feel like it's struggling a bit in the meta. My favorite card that I use consistently right now is probably the Curse. I try to fit Curse in as many decks as possible. That's why I make Curse videos quite often. I would say I make like a few every single season just because I enjoy the card so much and just catching people off guard with it is just way too funny to ever pass up on. Okay, I'm going to go for the Goblin Barrel here. I think we're going to force out the Barbarian Barrel, which is good. Yeah, there's the Barbarian Barrel. I'm going to gang here, and I think if I rage this, the Bush will walk to the tower. I'm going to rage it at the very last second because I don't think he'll expect it. Rage that. Nice. Okay. Now he has to watch out for that raged up Bush, but he has no Valkyrie in cycle, so the Bush takes out the entire Ice Wizard. Damn. Okay. I'm going to Boss Band at the bridge here. Keep the Dark Goblin alive. And I can Ice Spirit here, too, just to be really annoying. We force out another Tombstone. Hopefully, we can take out that whole Tombstone. Okay, he goes for the Evo Valk. I think I need to let this go, because if I try to do anything, then we're just going to get wrecked on the counter push, because he might go in for a graveyard here. I'm going to Curse, and then we can go for the Rage. I'm going to wait a second on the Rage. We can Rage now, because now every Goblin, because the entire graveyard is surrounded by Goblins, there's nothing that he can do to get any damage, and we just completely wipe out that graveyard. I will have to Boss Bandit, though. Him having Tombstone is really annoying for the Cannoneer Tower. I'm going to pressure him on the opposite lane as well, because I do know that we can't really get locked down into one lane, or else he's just going to keep cycling, Valkyrie, Tombstone, and Ice Wizards on the left side, and we're never going to be able to break through. Very nice damage, though. I will go for the Evo Dark Goblin here in the middle. I'm going to immediately Goblin Barrel because I know he's going to try to NATO this in, but he can't NATO this in and go in for a big push. Wait, let's Curse here. Then we go for the Gang on defense. We can Rage now. Very nice, and we got it, guys. Let's go. What a beautiful game. We played that really, really well. I'll see you all in the next match. Let's go. We're up against Exautech? I don't think I said this guy's name right. If you guys know how to pronounce this man's name, please correct me in the comments, because I feel like I just butchered this guy's name. Okay, I'm going to Goblin Gang here for the Battle Ram. He has Battle Ram and arrows. I think it's going to be... Oh, I was going to say I think it's going to be that Elixir Collector Barbarians deck, but now I'm thinking more Pekka Bridge Spam. I'm fine with facing Pekka Bridge Spam. I haven't really faced Pekka Bridge Spam in a while. I think that ever since they completely killed Evo Pekka, it hasn't really been viable at all, and it's been kind of sad, honestly. I'm a fan of Pekka, but I really just didn't like how strong it was when it was, completely broken as the Evo. Oh, yes, Boss Bandit. Maybe just a Boss Bandit spam deck. I guess I'll Dark Goblin here. Pop the ability as well, because I want it to get closer to my side of the river so I can actually defend it a little bit. Oh, he has E-Wiz too. Okay. And look at that Bush, guys. This is what I'm talking about with the Bush getting that nice buff. It's just doing a lot more damage than it used to, and you can definitely see the noticeable difference in the amount of damage that it's doing. Nice counter to the Boss Bandit right there. I think we could cycle our Bush in the back again. The only thing is that he does have Zap in cycle, so maybe I'd rather cycle it in the back on the right, and then by the time the Bush Goblins get up to the tower, I'll have the Evo Goblin Barrel, and we can throw a nice Evo Goblin Barrel down. Bad March. Hopefully he can force out the Zap here with the Gang. Nice. Okay. Now he has nothing for this Bush, dude. That Bush is going to be so annoying. I'm going to Dark Goblin in the back opposite lane. Then right last second, I'm going to go for the Boss Bandit at the bridge here, and then we can go for the Evo Goblin Barrel, and he's kind of dead. He goes for the Pekka, but, I mean, how the heck is he going to defend all of this? He just can't. He has to eat all of that. Dead isn't the right word, but he's definitely in a really, really bad predicament right now. I'm just going to Ice Spirit here, because if he goes for the Battle Ram on the right, then I need to have my Goblin Gang ready. We're kind of trading damage right now, but the more damage we trade, I would say the better for me, because even though he is playing a split lane deck, I think that he has a lot harder of a time defending my deck than I do his deck. I'm going to bush at the bridge here. The only thing I have to be careful of is the battle ram, but I think I'll manage the battle ram well. Now, Boss Bandit gang here at the bridge. Maybe force out the arrows. He doesn't have Boss Bandit. Hold up, I'm going to barrel here. He's pretty low on elixir right now. And that bush is going crazy too. Oh no, I didn't notice the battle ram. No. Dark Goblin here, and then the Boss Bandit too. Wait, I think I just messed up. That's my bad completely. I'm going to barrel here. Hold up, he goes for the Evo Pekka, but we almost lost our whole tower to that. At least the Pekka is going to die to the Evo Dark Goblin. We can go for another Dark Goblin here, more like this, so we don't get completely cooked. Wait, that was bad. He went battle ram into the red poison. What are you doing? Hold up, wait, I have an idea. I'm going to rage this up, and I'm going to curse too. Hold up, come on. Yo, the rage! It made the Bush Goblin shoot so fast that he couldn't even save his tower. He might try to Magic Archer at the bridge. I'm just going to okay, wait, I'm just going to Boss Bandit here, and there's nothing that he can do to take my tower. He could go for the battle ram, but it's just not going to matter. Let's go, dude. That was insane. That rage was so high IQ because the ghost couldn't even get the shot off. Let's go. That was so close. All right, guys. We're up against Pizza au Chocolate. Just going to bush in the back here. See what this dude has for me. Oh, he has the Evo Executioner. I'm going to Goblin Barrel here. I think that means he's going to have the NATO, and the NATO just sucks against Logbait now, guys. That's one of the driving factors making Logbait a lot better than it was last season is just how weak NATO is right now. NATO got a really big nerf, man. I think that's going to take out that immediately. Wait, I'm going to pop the ability here just to dash backwards. Oh, he wasted the guards. I think we're going to get another ability, but nah, it's not worth it to use it right here. I'm going to gang because I think he has to NATO this, right? And NATO's not going to do that much. Yeah, he has to go for the Baby Dragon instead, and that's definitely not what he wanted to do. I'm going to bush the bridge here. Then we can go for the Goblin Barrel again as well. Just trying to force out as many defensive units as possible. He can Barb Barrel now. I know he has enough, but I can Dark Goblin at the bridge here because we do have the Bush Goblins tanking. We can just get some nice Dark Goblin damage. Bad Knight, too. He wasted the Knight trying to get it down quickly, but obviously, he didn't have enough elixir. I'm going to gang here. Then we can take out that Knight and just going to force out the guards. But now that I force out the guards, I think I could go for the bush as long as I don't need to defend the guards. But I have a feeling I might need to defend the guards. Yeah, that's going to be a little bit too much because 4 Cannoneer shots, we definitely have to defend that. I'm going to Boss Bandit here. That's one thing that you have to be careful of, guys, when you're using the Cannoneer Tower, is to not overspend too much against Swarm units, because even if it looks like you're going to be able to punish them, sometimes you just can't wait. I'm going to pop the ability right away as well just to dodge the hit. Yeah, and look at that, guys. That's the broken part about the Boss Bandit, right, is that you can always dodge hits. Oh, that was a nice NATO, though. I didn't really expect it. We can pop the ability, though, grab some extra damage on the tower, and that's worth it for a King activation. I can bush here. But that's one thing that your opponent has to watch out for, guys, that you can get really, and I mean really, really nice plays with the Boss Bandit, like there to block the shot from the Executioner. Nice bush hit, too. Okay, I'm going to Dark Goblin here. Oh, really bad Graveyard hold up. He might have just lost with that. I'm going to Curse. Then I'm going to Rage on defense right now. We're taking a bit of damage, but that's okay. We can go for the Gang and then Evo Barrel as well. And he has to Barb Barrel on the right, but he needs to Barb Barrel on the left, too. Look at all those Goblins, man. Oh, he missed most of them. Look at that. So many Goblins down. We also have the Evo Dark Goblin up next, which is going to be great. Let's get the Boss Bandit down here. I have to be careful of the Executioner, man. The Executioner can be so scary sometimes. I think I'm going to Curse here because I need the Curse to tank for the Evo Knight, if possible. Oh, no, it's not. I think we might lose here. I know he has the Graveyard Freeze, man, but it's not going to be easy. Let's Rage this, and let's pop the ability. Get this backwards. Come on, take out the Executioner, please. Nah, it's not going to. I'm going to Spirit here, maybe grab some extra damage. Nope. This is a bit of a rough one, man. The Executioner is getting a lot of value for him right now. Oh, nice NATO, too. He's going to get a double connection. I'll barrel here, try to force out literally anything, man. Wait, I have an idea. I'm going to Boss Bandit here. He's going to guards on this, so I'm going to Curse Rage this. Nice. Hold up. Let's pop the ability here. Get the dash back. Dash on that. Nice. It's going to take out... No, it's not because it got knocked back. Man. Our interactions aren't the greatest right now. Let's go for the Dark Goblin here. Never mind, let's not Dark Goblin yet. Let's barrel, though, because he just wasted a lot. Let's go for the Ice Spirit low so the Executioner Evo doesn't one-shot it. Very nice Ice Spirit there. He's using his Executioner very well right now. Can gang Boss Bandit here, and we also have the Evo Barrel. Yo! Forced out the freeze. Let's Evo Barrel now. I know he's going to have to guards or Knight, which is good for us. Okay. He has to watch out on both sides, but I know he's not able to. And we get some nice damage on both lanes. That's the best of both worlds. I'm going to bush here. I know he's going to NATO this in. At least I think he might. Ice Spirit here to make it so he needs to... Wait, bad NATO. Very bad NATO. Hold up. Let's gang barrel here. I'm going to rage on the floor because I know he's going to guards. Rage, come on. Oh, the Dark Goblin, the Dark Goblin. That was such a good rage. I think it's over. Let's go. We got the push that we needed. Good game. We're in the next match here, guys, up against Calvito. Just going to boss bandit here for this Goblin gang. I wonder if it's another Logbait deck like we faced before with the Dagger Duchess. Hopefully not. Okay, let's pop our ability here as well, just because I want to get it a bit away from the Dagger Duchess tower if possible. Let's pop the ability again, honestly, just so now I know that the bandit's going to die. Not bad. Definitely not the amount of elixir we wanted to spend, but I think we get a dash. Nice. 800 damage. 800 damage for a dash is actually kind of insane. I think he might go for the ability. I'm going to Ice Spirit, though, just to make sure he has to. Very good. I think he has that Elixir Collector deck that I mentioned previously that... Nope, never mind. Never mind. Never assume what somebody's playing, guys, because you are guaranteed to get it wrong, apparently. A man just can't catch a break. Okay, I'm going to go for the bush here just to be annoying. Then we can go for the Boss Bandit on defense here. Oh, shoot. This is going to be really, really bad. Let's pop our ability, and then we go for the Ice Spirit up top. This is really good. Yo, that was a really good Boss Bandit Ice Spirit because it blocked the Prince Charge. Hold up. Let's pop our ability again. Then we should take out that Prince. We do eat a lot of damage here on the left, but I think it's best to ignore it. Otherwise, I don't think we'll have enough elixir to defend overall. That was actually quite good. I feel like Boss Bandit is really unique in that sense where you're able to get a lot of clutch defenses off like that. I think I want to barrel here, but maybe not yet just because I'm down a little bit of elixir. Wait, hold up. Let's Cursed and Rage this. Yo, this is good. This is good. He has no arrows. He doesn't have enough for Mega Knight right away. Yo, the Cursed Rage. I think that's going to be Tower. Nice. Dude, this combo is just not real. Curse Rage is so good, especially when they don't expect it, man. When they don't expect it, what can they even do? I'm going to Goblin Barrel on defense here just to force out the ability early. Then I think we can get away with just defending the Queen with the Ice Spirit now. Get a nice low Ice Spirit. Then we can get a gang, I guess, because he went for the bats. Not bad. Now we just have to defend for another 57 seconds. And if we do that, we've got the game locked up and secured, man. Okay, let's go for the Evo Dart here because I know he's going to try to Mega Knight with this. And if he goes for the Mega Knight, then he won't be able to afford the arrows with it right away. Okay, let's go for this. And let's get the bush down. Because now we can use the bush, guys. I put the bush into the Mega Knight dash on purpose because we can use the bush as a little bit of a tank. Because obviously the bush comes down and helps out. Wait, curse. Nice, let's go. I think this is... Nah, it's not a good game yet, guys, because we're not going to have a tank because we don't have a Boss Bandit down. Okay, now we can cycle back to a Boss Bandit. That's the one thing that you have to be careful of when you have a champion, guys, is not, like, being too, careless with it is the right word, because if you're careless with it, then... there goes our tower. If you're careless with it, then you can get caught really easily because you don't have a tank and cycle. You can only cycle one of them. And I wouldn't say I got careless there, but I will say that I messed up. Yo, the Boss Bandit. Nice. Hold up. Let's pop our ability here. Curse Rage. Block the Prince. Nice. Okay, we need to cycle back to another Boss Bandit. Let's go for the bush in the pocket here. If he goes for the Mega Knight in the middle, we can... Oh, he does at the King Tower. Ice Spirit here. Okay, we can go for the Boss Bandit on defense. I don't think we're going to get 3 crowned, are we? Please, no, please, no, please, no, please, no. Now we're 3 crowned, I think. Wait, come on! Oh my god, wait. Barrel here? I think we might have got him. Wait. We have Curse Rage. Curse Rage! Oh my god, please, come on! Ice Spirit! Let's go! Let's go, man! We win those. Thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.